A royal line crossed. Police arrest Andrew Mountbatten Windsor as Epstein files trigger a misconduct probe. You might be wondering, is this one of those headlines that sounds bigger than it really is? So let's slow it down, strip away the noise, and talk about what is actually known, what is claimed, and why this moment matters. Today, British police confirmed they arrested a man in his 60s from Norfolk on suspicion of misconduct in public office, and they confirmed searches at addresses in Berkshire and Norfolk. They did not publicly name the person in the police statement. However, multiple major outlets are reporting that the arrested man is former Prince Andrew. Now, this part matters. An arrest is not a conviction. Suspicion is not a verdict, and when a case is active, details can change fast. Charges may follow, or they may not. But even at this stage, the implications are huge. Because this is not only about one person's reputation, it's about whether institutions people assume are protected by status are actually subject to the same rules as everyone else. The reported context tying this to Jeffrey Epstein has been widely discussed for years. What's different now is that the reporting frames this as a question of public office, whether power and access were misused, and whether official responsibility was violated. And then there's the reaction. A statement attributed to King Charles III, released through Buckingham Palace, effectively says, "This must proceed through the proper process. The law must take its course." That line is blunt. It signals distance. It signals that this will not be publicly managed the way scandals used to be. Even the political language reportedly coming from Keir Starmer hits the same note. Nobody is above the law. So here's where we are right now. Police confirm an arrest on suspicion of misconduct in public office, plus searches in Norfolk and Berkshire. Police don't name the person in their statement, but major outlets identify him as former Prince Andrew. The reporting links the investigation to the Epstein-related document releases and allegations around official conduct. What we do not have, yet, is the final shape of the case, the charge sheet, the evidence that will be tested in court, and what a judge and jury might ultimately accept. Anyone acting like that's already settled is selling drama, not truth. But the meaning of this moment is already clear. This is a stress test of law enforcement, of public accountability, and of whether status still functions like a shield. The next steps will tell us everything: whether charges are filed, what the alleged acts actually are, and whether due process holds under the harshest spotlight imaginable. And if you remember one line from all of this, let it be the one that cuts through the noise. The law must take its course.